Well, I have a wonderful electronic invention I want you to see. It looks something like this.
You nervous?
No, that's a lot different. That one's fast.
Yeah.
That one's playing fast.
That is fast. That's actually the fastest wood splitter I think I've ever seen. Elliot's up. Oh, holy shit. Dude, holy crap. Oh, the young buck's getting in Franky's way. He's gonna get his head cut. We know it's got the speed. Does it have the power?
I don't think it does.
All right. Today's video is Franky's fault. He said it more times than I can count. He's faster with just his splitting maul than any log splitter that's ever been made. But he didn't take into consideration there's a new kind of log splitter called a kinetic log splitter. And Elliot, one of the guys on my crew, happened to own this thing. And so today, we're gonna put Franky with the best axe, and I think it's the best axe ever, it's a Fiskars hand axe, against this Power King kinetic log splitter and see just who's faster. And then at the end of this video, we're gonna really pull this log splitter apart. I mean, literally, we're going to pull this log splitter apart. All right, let's crack this open and see what makes this thing tick inside of it.
Kohler motor. It's a good motor.
Yeah, Kohlers are good motors.
That's what they run in John Deere lawnmowers.
Yeah, I'll take a Honda any day of the week though. To see what it's made of, because it's very impressive, but I started to wonder what the quality is like. And so this video that you're watching was actually made way earlier this spring. And then I spent the next 3 to 4 months doing research because I knew a lot of you guys after watching this would be interested in buying this. And before I gave it my full thumbs up, I wanted to actually find what I felt was probably the absolute best log splitter ever made. That's this Toro unit right here, which we are going to put head to head against this Power King in part 3 of this video series. Today you're gonna see the fastest log splitter, which is this Power King, and it's a good log splitter. I put my brand new Toro log splitter up against this insanely fast Power King log splitter, so make sure you guys stick around for that. But today, let's just see if Franky with his hand axe, that probably wasn't a good thing to do. Franky with his hand axe is faster than this log splitter. Are you warming up, Franky?
Yeah.
All right, so you claim that that's the best axe in the world. Can I see it?
Yep.
Why? Why is that the best?
Because it's a lifetime warranty, and it's a lightweight, and it's got a, it's got the wide wedge on the end. It splits pretty good.
So tell me, how did you discover that axe? There was a story behind it, wasn't there?
Talking to some loggers, and they were telling me about it being a lifetime. Well, I went and bought one, and this is my third one. All you do is take it in the store, the 2 pieces, you gotta have them both. And they just hand over a new one.
So what you're saying is if you break it,
you get a new one.
You get a new one, no questions asked?
No questions asked.
And so you brought that in.
This is my third one.
So lightweight, is it hollow?
Yeah.
So it's hollow, the handle's hollow? Is it hollow all the way through?
Yep.
All the way to where?
Right in here where I broke my last one.
So otherwise this whole thing is hollow?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I bet that does swing pretty good then, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So the head, it's got a pretty good head, but that's not really meant for using as a splitting maul though,
Yeah,
right?
this is, yep. This is considered their splitter.
So you can literally put that in it and then you can hammer on
Oh,
this?
no hammering or prying on the warranty. If they see hammer marks, they're not going to give you a new one.
Okay.
Yeah, no hammering.
So then what is that kind of a maul when you hammer on them? Is it?
Well, that's a splitting maul too, but that's more like a wedge. You're just pounding a wedge in.
Yeah.
So you can crack it again.
Okay. All right, so I just wanted to be. All right, so I got Elliot here for a reason, Frankie. And the reason is, let me wipe this camera off. I'll wipe it off again. Okay, the reason Elliot's here, Frankie, is because you told me that you could outsplit two guys on a splitter.
Yep.
So there's our.
And the conditions are warm now, so the wood don't split is good, but I still think I can do it.
Okay, all right. So let's talk about that. When it's warm, wood doesn't split as well, does it?
No.
When it's cold, they pop, don't they?
Pop nice.
Yeah. So there's our that's our homemade wood splitter, and Frankie, you're telling me that you can outsplit by hand. Elliot and I working together.
Yeah.
With that wood splitter.
Yeah.
I got news for you, Frankie. We're not going to use that wood splitter.
Why?
Elliot, grab the other one.
Oh, you got a different one? Oh, you got Elliot. No way. That's a fast one.
Oh, your story changing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your story's changing now, Frankie.
I'll still give it a try, though. I'll still give it a try. That's fasty, though. That ain't hydraulic.
Nope. Well, so that's a kinetic one, right, Elliot?
Kinetic, so it's got a big flywheel that spins in there, and as soon as you pull this lever forward, the gears engage, it comes forward, and then it springs back.
Well, let's see it. Fire it up once. Who makes this thing?
Power change.
Do you like it? Do you like it?
Give me another guy. Just to stand my wood up.
Oh, all right. What do you think? All right. So if I team up with Frankie, you think you can keep up with Frankie and I? Then, because Frankie's changing his story.
No, I'll try it. I'll try it. I mean,
Frankie, you nervous?
No, that's a lot different one. I was talking to you the other day about it.
Mm-hmm.
That one's fast.
Yeah.
That one's playing fast.
That is fast. That's actually the fastest wood splitter I think I've ever seen. Because I'll tell you straight up, and I'll tell you guys straight up.
These on there though, just to see what power.
I've watched Frankie split wood. Yeah. He can. I mean, I've got some footage. I've got some footage of him splitting wood. I'm going to put that in here. He can easily outsplit a typical wood splitter.
Your hydraulics.
There's nothing fast about a hydraulic wood splitter.
No.
No, no. That's a kind of like watching paint dry. Well, that's what I thought back in the spring, but then I bought this Toro log splitter, and on video number 3, I'm going to actually put it against this Power King to see really what it can do. And the results kind of shocked me. It kind of is.
It really kind of
All
is.
right. So we are going to, Frankie and I are going to team up.
No, I can do it. I'll do it.
You want to do
it? Just go one-on-one. That'd be fine with me.
One-on-one.
Okay.
All right, so just you versus Elliot.
Yep.
All right.
I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
So let's see.
And we got this pile of wood to split. We're going to see who's got.
Hey, and these got to be quartered.
Okay.
And no cutting fingers off, Elliot.
I suppose. Slows productivity down. Cut him off.
Yeah, that'll give Frankie a head start. All right, well, what the hell am I gonna do? I brought a tripod out here and everything. I wanted to do something.
I'm not stopping you.
Rick, I'm stuck behind the camera again. The question is, are you both ready?
I am.
I was born ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Uh-oh.
All right, guys, take your guess. Who's gonna win? Oh, Elliot's, holy shnikes. Elliot's up, oh, holy shit. Holy crap. What the flippin' Frankie's a monster. Look at Elliot go. Look at this. Oh, Elliot's got to run and get one. There's one. 2. Golly, these guys are beasts. Don't ever challenge them to a wood splitting contest. Holy crap. Who's gonna win? You guys take a guess. Is it gonna be Elliot or is it gonna be Frankie? I know who's gonna live longer. Frankie is gonna be in better shape. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Frankie, you gotta be careful he doesn't cut his toes off. Elliot's gotta be careful he doesn't cut his fingers off. The Power King, that thing is literally the fastest log splitter I've ever seen. Lay your money down below. Who do you think's gonna win? Ooh, that's gonna be a big one. Now that wood splitter, take that, no problem. Franky don't even stand them up half the time. He cuts them where they're at. Oh, the young buck's getting in Franky's way. He's gonna get his head cut. You don't want to get in the way of that axe. That wouldn't be fun explaining that one to Mom. Got my hair cut, and my ear, and my nose, and part of my scalp. How fast that log splitter is. I suppose it helps if you line them up. That's 2 misses in a row. 3rd strike, you're out. Wow. He's got me. You tired, Franky?
Yeah.
That is awesome. That thing is insane, isn't it? I popped the cork on it once.
Say that again?
Pop the cork on it. Dude, I gotta give it to both of you guys. Franky, you're a beast with that axe. And that is the fastest wood splitter I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Franky, have you ever seen a wood splitter like that one?
I seen it the other day when I was looking at it with him.
That's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Franky, even using a log splitter, I've never split wood that fast. You had me running there a little bit.
All right.
His advantage is he don't have to move.
Right.
He just
stand him up.
Right, but that's standing him up's a lot less movement than bringing it, splitting it, running back.
and watching you almost got your head cut a couple times.
Right, I'm like, oh shit.
You're getting in the way of the beast. Franky's had a tough day sanding cabinets all day long, and I think this
I'm all about friendly competition, but I don't want to die doing it.
Oh, that's a stress relief. You know what they say about wood, right? It always heats you twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More than once.
You can buy a lot of axes for the price of that though.
How much is that thing?
New, they're like 1,600 bucks. I got it on sale, so it's about half price when I bought it.
Where'd you get it from?
There's an outlet center in Burnsville right off 13.
Okay.
So they sell all kinds of stuff, building materials, equipment.
Okay.
And so I was just walking through the store and found it. I was like, dang, that's a nice deal. And I didn't know anything about it, except for it was the weirdest looking log splitter I'd ever seen.
Yeah.
And so I Googled it and started watching some videos on it. I was like, that's the one I want. That's the one.
So this should be called the best axe versus the best log splitter. All right, guys, in the next video, we're going to pull apart this Power King log splitter. And when I mean pull apart, I mean literally we are going to dismantle this thing. All right, let's crack this open and see what makes this thing tick inside of it.
Kohler motor. It's a good motor.
Yeah, Kohlers are good motors. And what goes from being a very impressive log splitter becomes slightly less impressive when I see how this thing actually operates and the components that they use. Now, don't get me wrong, this is still actually a pretty good log splitter. I'm gonna give them that. But it's not what I would consider to be the best of the best. And so on the next video, make sure you tune in if you guys are interested in finding out what makes this thing so fast and what its Achilles heel is, the thing that's going to eventually lead to this thing, you know, giving you problems down the road. Tune in to the next video in this log splitter series, and then in the third video we're gonna take my Toro log splitter that I did all these months of research on and went out and picked up, and we're gonna put it head to head against this Power King log splitter and see just how much of a difference there is between the best log splitter that I could find and the fastest log splitter that's ever made. So we do a lot of log splitting, to be totally honest with you, but I know some of you guys are interested in this stuff, and so that's why I'm doing it for you. Now in the comments or in my description down below, I'm going to put a link to where you can buy this Power King log splitter, because it actually, for residential use, I'm going to recommend it. It's a good log splitter. If you get into doing firewood every single year and you got a lot of wood and you want something that's going to last a lot longer, then the Toro log splitter is the way you want to go. And if you need the best axe ever made, that's in the comments down below. Not comments, in my description down below. I'm putting it all together for you guys. God bless. Stick around. Go get them.